Now that did something emotionally.
Yeah.
For me, like without it, it was like the music, but with it, it's like it's a scary scream. It's like it's a deep, emotionally disturbed scream. But I still think right now we're really lacking on the vocals.
Yep.
But let me see if. Oh yeah, because there's a lot of BVs.
Yeah, that's true.
So on this one, I have a feeling that because you've done a lot of good stuff, I just want to add to it
backing
as usual.
vocals actually sounded like Call of Duty Zombies.
What?
The backing vocal sounded like Call of Duty Zombies.
Oh, sounded like Zombies. Let's see if we do... With this one... Let her go today! Okay, it's got delays and everything, so instead of doing this, I am going to import the unprocessed, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Vox unprocessed, and it's going to be the lead Vox.
Yep.
And we might want the intro, but not now.
The intro is the lo-fi part at the beginning of the track, and that's it.
Yeah, we probably don't need it. Okay, cool. It's aligned. Now, let's say this one, and let's give it the treatment. Well, actually, before that, DS, just a tiny little bit of DSing. And then a... Okay. Okay, so as smooth as possible, at the least amount of consonants possible, and then... Actually, we're gonna reduce the volume right here. Fast attack, blast it. Okay. Yes, okay. So and then we can get some of this mid-range from the vocals to just stay there all the time. Something like that.
Yep. We can blend it in.
I'm going to bring... Thank you very much. Bring it to my side. Let me see if it does anything to the verses, actually.
Okay.
Yes. Now with BVs, please.
With BVs, yeah.
Obsession close my skin like it still wants to stay. I breathe the name and let the exhales slip away, but I inhale the flame and it burns me past the frame, getting higher on devotion till it throws me off and nothing feels the same. I wish it was ours to keep, but it was never meant to be. She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath.
Yeah, it keeps it there.
Yep.
Kept the time from falling in. Her presence fled like the scent from the rain left in the air.
That was surprising.
It's a different balance.
Yeah.
Never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath as if it kept the time from falling in. Her presence fled like the scent from the rain left in the air.
The ending part of the track, which has this distortion guitars
Right.
blending in with the distorted guitars that we already have.
Oh, okay. So this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Cutting a lot of excessive frequencies,
Yeah.
actually. It's and that thing, I think it sounded good with the guitars and everything, and it was okay.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet.
Okay, so this is just helping them stay
Yeah.
there.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again.
Nah, this is probably good. This is probably good. We'll just probably leave it, but I want to check.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath as if it kept the time from falling in.
I think a little bit of low end.
I caught a lot of low ends when I was mixing it.
Yeah.
I caught a lot of low end when I was mixing it. The reason behind it was without me doing that, it felt like my vocals didn't have the energy.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I did it because of that. But if it's lacking, because I caught a lot of it, so we
I
can
think
actually
a little
add
bit
a little more.
is
Yeah.
lacking a little bit.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath as if it kept the time.
Because also now we have our parallel, which is giving us the energy.
Yeah, that's true.
She smiled.
So this.
Yeah.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never. She smiled and the moonlight. She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel.
I will also do this because I'm just improvising at this point. My brain is just going.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
The
use
mighty
another one,
CLA.
but yeah, I did. I want an Ursa major space station, basically, and I had another plugin for it, but it's not compatible with the newer versions of Pro Tools. Unfortunately, they abandoned their development. But what I'm looking for is that. So it's the crowd.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath. She smiled and the moonlight knew.
You might want to check the backing vocals as well, because there is something like that going on in the backing vocals.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a weird thing going on in the music. I do realize it. I think there are even more lines.
Yeah, that's fine.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath as if it kept the time from falling in. Her presence fled like the scent from the rain.
Oh, hang on, I heard something there.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but
Okay, this I'm gonna try and give it that same treatment
Yep.
to some of the BVs.
she smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She
It's slightly different. I sang this one.
feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath as if it kept the time from falling in. She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again.
That's
Because the
difference.
idea is to get them to cut through and stay there
Yeah.
and float around there,
Yeah.
but they shouldn't fight too much to get out. Let's see if in
I
context
hope
it
the
actually
automation that I
works.
put on the vocals don't get in your way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So they're just
Well,
like
we'll see.
blend in. There's this time that they go away and they just blend in before the last sentence of the verse.
No, it's probably going to be fine, but we'll
Okay.
hear it.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath as if it kept the time from falling.
We have a problem.
We have a problem?
Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. So at the start of this verse,
Yes.
on the lead vocals, I'm singing "Never, never meet again," but on the backing
Okay.
vocals, it's gonna be "Never meet again." So that thing,
Okay,
yeah.
let's see.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again.
I can't really hear it, but
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again.
I swear I don't
Okay,
hear
okay,
it.
that's good. That's good. Like that's good
So
news
I
to
think
me.
it's I think it's fine.
She smiled and the moonlight knew we'd never meet again. She touched my face, but I could feel the absence in her skin. I held my breath as if it kept.
So the idea is they just appear a bit more without and yeah.
As if it kept the time from falling in.
Can we do this or is it going to be too much?
As if it kept the time from falling in. As if it kept the time from falling in.
Yeah, no. We need the low end on that one.
Yep.
As if it kept the time from falling in.
No,
I
this
don't
is
mind
not
these to be
working.
louder in the mix, to be honest, because this is my favorite harmonic line,
Mhm.
and it's that gives emotion to that part.
Yeah. Yeah. So we should highlight that.
As if it kept the time from falling in.
Yes. Okay. So just
As if it kept the time from falling in.
Yeah.
actually let's do it on this band so that this one is free to get a bit less of the low mids.
No.
As kept the time from folding in. Presents split like the scent from the rain left in the air. And let her go today. My heart.
I don't think we need to do anything on this on the lead vocals. Not this line, if whatever you want to do on the lead vocals, but the chorus becomes this chorus with the backing vocal lines of
Yeah,
it. So yeah,
We need to focus on those more.
yeah, we can do that actually.
Left in the air. And let her go today.
So it's this stuff.
One of them.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. And also this one.
And it's na na na. And this one. Oh, yes.
Not that much of it, but I mean, it just
Yeah.
adds a little bit of
Yeah.
something to it.
Let her go today.
Yeah, sorry.
They're just like this line is completely singing the chorus as support lines, and they're doing the exact job of the lead vocals, but panned to the sides.
Okay. So I think this would need to go.
Let her go today.
But they're
Like,
just
this is
time
what I
aligned
wanna
with
hear.
the vocals.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I want to hear this.
Let her go.
So I think this. What's the word that you shout?
And
I. Okay. So I is like together with all the instruments, the guitars, the bass is like
Yeah.
this wall, and then these are actually lyrics. So
Yeah,
I feel like I
exactly.
want them to come out a bit. Yeah, like
I did have the same mentality for the next chorus,
okay.
but I did the exact opposite because there are no guitars when that happens.
Right.
And so I started with the backing vocals and then automated them down. Lead vocal comes in.
Okay,
and just
okay.
like, yeah.
From the lead vocals
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
BVs. Okay, well that makes
You
sense.
can check it out later, actually.
That wasn't meant to say. That wasn't meant to say.
Okay.
That wasn't meant to say.
Where did I put? No, not you. You.
That wasn't meant to say. That wasn't meant to say.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
That wasn't meant to say. That wasn't meant to say.
Now that did something emotionally
Yeah.
for me. Like without it, it was like the music, but
Yeah.
with it, it's like it's a
It's something.
scary.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
that's
like
true.
it's a deep, emotionally disturbed scream.
Emotion.
And now I'm afraid that my ears are starting to be on the
Fatigued.
fatigue side. Yes.
It sounds way better.
Okay, how is the whole thing going in and out of the chorus?
The rain left in the air.
Yeah, see, no, we can't have these vocals like this though.
Spread like the scent from the rain left in the
I think we just need to
Automate them. Yeah,
no,
I
just
think
push
we
them
need
louder.
to. Yeah, but
Just overall.
you tried really hard not to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like loud vocals, but I know that if they're louder, then the rest is also quieter. But
Didn't want to just like fight it with a tank, you know what I mean? Like it's just like push the
yeah,
fader.
yeah, exactly.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite things. This is why I mix. It sounds so similar to yours, but I
But
just
it has
think
more
that
clarity. Yeah, we
there's
have
just to me there's just for me personally more emotional response. Like whenever I switch to this, as soon as I switch to this, it sits down a bit. It's a bit more like, oh, okay, but where we are now, it's more engaging.
Yeah, that's true. It makes me move. That's what when I know like that we're going the right path. Because right now it is making me move.
Same, but it's retaining, and it's funny how we are pushing it like out of balance, and then
That's true.
reining that in, and when we rein it in, it becomes closer to
Then
yours.
we immediately knew that like okay, this is not the right direction. This is the right direction. Okay,
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
went somewhere, but like we're getting the results, even though it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Slowly, bit by bit. We're using the raw kick drum, and then with the snare, we added a little trick of mine. And maybe a. It sounds.
bit, yeah.
It could be more. Okay, we can try it.
It's never